Hello and good day. I am Perseus D. Casinay, here with my colleague Roland Bolso, here to present our project on practice management, a location analysis for a dental practice. We have selected a total of 6 locations for analysis, comparison, and review, with the pretext of choosing the best possible location for a dental practice based on given parameters. The data we present today have been gathered from the official website of philatlas.com, particularly population demographics, growth data, and so on. For the first location, we have selected Star Mall, a landmark shopping center hosting a busy transit terminal linked directly to the Metro Rail Transit of Cebu. It is located in Barangay Lawaan 1, Talisay City, Cebu. For the population demographics, we have selected data based on the following parameters: mean age, population density, dependency ratio, and average salary. Talisay City boasts a population of 263,048 persons, while Barangay Lauan 1 is inhabited by a population of 10,690 persons as per the year 2020. The mean age in Talisay City is 24 years old. As for the dependency ratio, for every 100 working individuals, there are 53 children and elderly dependents. The average salary in Talisay City is 566,367,767 pesos as of 2016. Note that income-related data per barangay is not shown because data surrounding these are not available to be viewed publicly. Another aspect to location analysis is competition analysis, the surveillance of possible competition and their reputation. Surrounding dental clinics within a maximum distance of 1 kilometer to the selected location are noted, as well as their reputation on Google Maps and their specialties. There are a total of 5 dental clinics near our selected location of Star Mall in Lawaan 1. There are 2 out of 5 clinics have 5 stars on Google Maps, and their specialties are as follows. There are 3 clinics with specializations on orthodontics, 2 for oral surgery, 3 clinics for prosthodontics, another 3 for cosmetics, 2 for implantology, and another 2 for endodontics. Now we've covered competition analysis. Now we will be talking about the accessibility of our location. This would include proximity to major roads, proximity to public transportation, as well as commercial areas and amenities if available. Now, Star Mall is located very well with direct access to the main road of Cebu South Road, as well as it's practically at the end of Cebu South Road Properties Road. As for the proximity to public transportation, you could get there by way of 41D or 41B. Or you could use 42D, 42B, 42C, and 42E if available. Other jeepney access would be 43, 44, 45, and 46, which are all direct access public transportations to Star Mall. As for the proximity to commercial areas and amenities, it is surrounded by multiple residential areas and establishments such as Seaview Heights subdivision. There are 2 pharmacies located within the establishment, as well as 2 nearby pharmacies within walking distance. It takes about 3 to 4 minutes of riding to the nearest medical center of Cebu South Medical Center, and it's about a minute's walk to St. Thomas Aquinas School for Talisay City. Now let's talk about the growth potential for Star Mall. Um, for the local economic trends for gross domestic products, there's not really any available data for this locally, especially for barangays. We will just be using Cebu's gross domestic product for 2022. There is a 6.9% increase from 2021 at 266 billion pesos, increased by about 17.2 billion pesos. As for the population projections, Lawaan 1 has seen about a 2.72% increase in growth rate, or an increase of 1,280 people from the previous population of 9,413 in 2015. As for the second location, we have selected Gaisano Grand Fiesta Mall of Tabunok, a barangay Tabunok in Talisay City. For the population demographic, we are still using Talisay City's population demographics. For the mean age, it is 24. The dependency ratio is 53. The average salary remains 566,367,767 pesos per year. Population density remains 263,048 persons of Talisay City as of 2020. For the competition analysis, we have about 19 dental clinics in Tabunok, Talisay City. As for the reputation, there are about 10 out of 19 clinics which have 5 stars on Google Maps. For the specialty, we have 14 clinics specialized in orthodontics, 10 of which are specialized in oral surgery, 17 in prosthodontics, 18 in cosmetics, 4 in implantology, and 9 clinics for endodontics. For the accessibility, Gaisano Grand Fiesta Mall is accessed directly by the main road through the jeepneys 41D, 41B, 42D, B, C, and E, 43, 44, 45, and 46. It is surrounded by multiple subdivisions, residential areas, and establishments. There is one pharmacy located within Gaisana Grand Mall. There are 5 nearby pharmacies within walking distance. There are 10 nearby medical clinics within a minute's ride at most, and it takes about a minute's walk to the Tabanoc School of Learning. For the growth potential, we will just be covering the population projections since the Cebu GDP will remain as is. Tabanoc has seen a 3.79% increase in population projections as growth rate, or from 2015 to 2020. For the third location, we have selected Leeson's building in Dayas of Cebu City. The population demographic of Cebu City is 24 years old for the mean age, 56 for the dependency ratio. The average salary per year in Cebu City is 4,386,168,199 pesos as of 2016. Now, for the population density, you have 964,169 persons as of 2020. For the competition analysis, there are about 4 dental clinics located nearby, nearby Gleason's building. There are Out of 4 clinics, only one was rated 5 stars on Google Maps. The specialty is as follows. Only one clinic was specialized in orthodontics, as well as for oral surgery and endodontics. 3 clinics were specialized in prosthodontics, 3 for cosmetics, and 2 for implantology. For the accessibility, we have direct access to the main road of Pantaleon del Rosario Street. Abbreviated, it is P del Rosario Street. You have direct access by way of 09C, 10H, 10J, 10M, 10, 12J, and 12M. For the commercial areas and amenities, you are surrounded by multiple residential areas and establishments. There are about 16 pharmacies within about 2 to 3 minutes ride. You are 4 to 5 minutes away from Visayas Med, the nearest medical center. For the growth rate, DIAS has seen a negative 4.79% growth rate from 2015 to 2020. This means a decrease of 1,002 people from a previous population growth of 4,817 persons.
Location number 4 of our location analysis we'll be talking about is located at the northern part of Metro Cebu, which is in Consolacion, Barangay Lamak, New Orleans Street. As we talk about the population demographic of the city of Consolacion, they have a mean age of 25 years old, dependency ratio of 52, an average salary of 300,974,228 pesos as of 2016, and a population density of 131,161 as of 2020. As we delve into the competition analysis in this particular area, within this area, there is only one dental clinic in Barangay Lamak, Consolacion. When we talk about the reputation of this dental practice, it has 5 stars based on Google Maps, and specialty it has orthodontics, prosto, and cosmetic. In terms of accessibility, it has about 1.5 kilometers distance from Barangay Lamak, New Orleans Street to the main road, which is Cebu North Road. Then as we talk about Cebu North Road, it is filled with public transportation such as jeepneys, which is 24, 25, and 26. Then in proximity to commercial areas and amenities, the street is surrounded by multiple residential areas, surrounded by multiple subdivisions. The barangay hall is along the street, then a 2-minute ride to main road. Speaking of growth potential, the local economic trends of Cebu GDP as of 2022, it has a 6.9% increase from 2021 at 266 billion pesos, higher by 17.2 billion pesos. Then in the population projections of Barangay Lamak, it has a 3.66% or an increase of 1,763 people from the previous population of 9,458 based in 2015. Moving on, location number 5 is located in Mandawi City, more specifically, Insular Square in Barangay Tabok, Mandawi City. As we delve into the population demographic of Mandawi City, it has a mean age of 24 years old, dependency ratio of 52 years old, an average salary of 1,589,626,010 as of 2016. Then in population density, it has about 226,091 people as of 2020. Then as we delve into the competition analysis in this particular area, there are about 2 dental clinics near Insular Square, and 2 of those dental clinics have a 5 stars on Google Maps. Then in terms of specialty, both clinics have orthodontics, cosmetics, and endodontics, whereas only 1 out of the 2 clinics has prosto. In terms of accessibility, this particular area has a direct access to the main road, which is Cebu North Road, filled with public transportation such as jeepneys, which is 24, 25, 26, and is surrounded by multiple residential areas, multiple establishments, pharmacies, and hardwares in close proximity, and direct access to main road and public transportation. As we talk about the growth potential, the local economic trends of Cebu GDP based on 2022 has a 6.9% increase from 2021 at 266 billion pesos, higher by 17.2 billion pesos. Then the population projections of Barangay Tabok, 1.49% or an increase of 1,319 people from the previous population of 18,167 last 2015. Then moving on to the last location of this location analysis is Barangay Kanduman in Abiliana Street, Mandawi City. As we tackle on the population demographics of Mandawi, it has a mean age of 24, dependency ratio 52 years old, average salary of 1,589,626,010 based on 2016, and population density of 226,091 as of 2020. Moving on to the competition analysis of the said location, there are about 3 dental clinics near proposed location. 2 of those 3 dental clinics have 5 stars on Google Maps, and in terms of specialty of these clinics, 2 of those have cosmetics, only 1 of the 3 have orthodontics and prosthodontics. Moving on to accessibility of this location, the proximity to major roads, it has about 3 kilometer distance from the said location to the main road. and direct access to the street, which is Avellana Street. In terms of public transportation, the street is filled with public minibuses, motorcycles, or in layman's terms, habal-habal, and tricycles. The area is also surrounded by multiple residential areas, two schools in close proximity, multiple establishments surrounding the area, as well as public markets and pharmacies and hardware stores in close proximity. In terms of growth potential, local economic trends, Cebu GDP 2022, it has about 6.9% increase from 2021 at 266 billion pesos, higher by 17.2 billion pesos. Then the population projections of Barangay Kanduman, there's about 4.71% or an increase of 4,603 people from the previous population of 18,852 in 2015.
Now that we've covered all six locations, we will now be evaluating and comparing the data of the six locations by way of tabulation and analysis. Competition analysis shows that Barangay Lamak has the least amount of competitors of one nearby dental clinic, with Barangay Tabunok showing up as the most saturated location with the highest number of nearby dental clinics of 19. Um, we will also be taking into account the growth data of each location. Due to the inadequate data on salary and income related information per barangay, a consensus will be made based on population and dependency ratio. The principle being the higher the population and the lower the dependency ratio, we believe there is a higher potential for business growth. The best possible location among the proposed will be selected then based on these parameters. Based on the table, Barangay Kanduman boasts the highest population count of 23,455 persons, as well as the highest percentage of growth within 2015 to 2020. It is also ranked as one of the locations with the least amount of dependents among the six locations. We have decided to select the location with the highest population density, with the highest growth rate, and the least amount of dependents and competitors. We believe this is the approach best for maximizing the potential for business growth. This approach, we believe, will be able to sort out the location which is economically booming but has an increasingly high demand for dental services due to the lack of dental clinics with the rising population count of the selected location. Uh, Based on these principles, Kanduman seems to be the ideal location to establish a dental clinic. This concludes our research on location analysis as well as the video. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And I hope you have a great day.